If you're looking for a job right now, you definitely have noticed that it's much harder to find a job than it has been historically. And specifically over the holiday season, it becomes very difficult. So I'm here to give you a few tips, let you know what the natural rhythms of most businesses are, and how you can take advantage of a few unique opportunities in the holidays to accelerate your job search. Given that it's so difficult to find a job, I've put together sources for you that I think might be helpful. Those sources are my guide to amplifying your resume. It's absolutely free. So I'll give you a link to this and it's yours to have. And also a guide on how to get hired. It's the full hiring process and what you can expect at each step of the process. You can find those at www.execcongress.com/resume for my guide to amplifying your resume, and execcongress.com/hired for my guide on how to get hired. Those are free gifts to you. Hopefully they help in this search given the market is so difficult right now. There are seasonal opportunities. So many industries, especially retail, hospitality, travel industry, they need temporary staff. If that's the sort of job that you do, this is a good opportunity for you. This is a good time to get the foot in the door with a seasonal job, a seasonal opportunity. Take advantage of that if you can. The second tip I have for you is to network at holiday events. Networking at holiday events is incredibly useful. Now, you'll find events for nearly every industry, nearly anything that you can do, any company that you've worked for in the past. You'll will often have networking opportunities, friends, associations. I have a lot of industry people that I get together with on a regular basis. We're planning a Christmas party. This happens every year. It's a great opportunity to network. Take advantage of that. Talk to the people that you know and ask them if they can help you. Ask them if they can connect you with any roles, if they know of any roles. Networking at holiday events is a really unique opportunity. Take advantage of that during this time. Next, this may go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Just go ahead and do it. If you haven't done it lately, go ahead and update that. Now, there's a question out on LinkedIn. Should I use open to work or not? I believe you should use open to work. It says that you're an active candidate, that you're interested in a new role, and that you're more likely to respond to my in-mail than the other guy. So I will reach out to you as a recruiter faster than someone who doesn't have the open to work badge. So use the open to work badge, put that on, click that toggle, and I think you'll be likely to get more responses in LinkedIn. Apply as early as you can. I'm recording this in December, so for people watching it this year, it's a bit late. If you're looking for something seasonal, apply as early as you can. And the next tip is just be flexible. You may have to take something that's not ideal for the moment and wait out your time. Taking any role, even a gig economy role where you're running Ubers, there's way more opportunity for Uber now. You've got to drive all the people that have been drinking at the holiday parties that we just talked about. Somebody has to take them where they're going. They can't drive. So there's opportunity for gig work, other things. Be flexible during this time. The sixth one is to volunteer. So this is a really interesting one, but there's lots of volunteer opportunities. My family takes advantage of a couple here locally where I live. And I'm sure that you have taken advantage of opportunities to volunteer in the past as well. But when you volunteer, you meet a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life. It becomes an incredibly valuable way to network. And as you're talking with people and working with people, the ability to kind of share your story, understand where they're coming from, see if they know of any open roles where they work, it's really valuable for you there. So volunteer. The next one, this is going to sound strange. I'm going to ask you to check search engines. Use search engines to find a job. What I'm saying is Google your jobs. Don't just go to Indeed. Don't just go to LinkedIn. Run Google for your jobs. Now, this isn't just a holiday thing, but it's a tip I'm throwing out there. Google searches both, by the way. Google searches LinkedIn. Google searches Indeed, and it brings all the data into one place. Google even enhanced some things. They have a thing called Google for Jobs. So they present jobs in a much cleaner way than they used to. It's a great opportunity. So use a search engine to find a job. People don't think about it. They think about job boards. Search engines are really useful. So Google is your buddy And I would actually branch out from there even after you've done a couple of searches. Google will do this thing where they always want to show you things that you're more likely to click. So after you do a search and they see the things you click on, those are the only things they show you. They show you things that are more like the things that you tend to click on. That's helpful sometimes, it's not helpful other times. If you go to other sites like DuckDuckGo, they don't edit those search results. So if you go to DuckDuckGo, for example, they'll do the search and you'll get the same search results every single time. What's wild is you tend to get different results with DuckDuckGo and with Google. So I would use those search engines. It'll be helpful for you, I think, in the end. Customize your application. Don't have a generic application. Customize for the job. There's a trick in LinkedIn. I'll do a separate video on this one day, but there's a trick in LinkedIn. If you look at your profile and you click, there's a little button right under your picture that says more. You click on more, and it says create a resume. Now, you click the create a resume. It actually asks you for a job title. So you put in the job title you're looking for. It will create a resume based on your LinkedIn profile. It will call out the key skills that you have and any key skills that you're still missing. It calls out as well. Super handy. And then you can take those skills. And if you happen to have those and you just didn't put them in your LinkedIn profile, you can just go add those in so that you're more likely to get that job. So customize your application for the job. And that will be helpful to you as you try to find a role. Number 9, interview prep. This is a big one. There are lots of people looking for the same jobs right now. They're harder to find. Getting into those interviews is really difficult over the holidays. There's just fewer opportunities because the managers are just trying to get all their work done before they leave for the holidays. That's what they're doing. I'm in that mode personally. I'm trying to get all of my work done before I leave for the holidays. So I know that's what's happening. Be prepped, be ready. Know that if they're talking to you, they really want to talk to you. And it's a very positive sign. You may see more interviews with recruiters than interviews with hiring managers. Those are different types of interviews, and know how to prep for each of those. I will give you some materials. I mentioned earlier in this video when I broke that I do have some materials, and the how to get hired PDF that I offer to you. It actually does a good job of telling you the different types of interviews and what you expect in those interviews. So just be ready, just read that and be ready for it. Again, you can get that at execcongress.com/hired. And again, that's free charge. I don't charge for that in any way. Last thing, stay positive and persistent. Don't give up. It slows down at Christmas time. I know it does. And it's difficult and it's disheartening and it's troubling. Don't slow down. Encourage yourself as you go. Make sure you give yourself the opportunity and the time that you need. Know that the right thing is going to come along and don't stress yourself out. Being stressed and anxious doesn't speed up the process. Being persistent speeds up the process. So be persistent. Do the little things every day. Check the job boards, do your searches, do the applications, do your follow-up. All the small things, persistence and follow through. That's what's going to find the job. And stay positive. Stay positive. It's only a short time. This too shall pass. You will find your next thing. I know you will. So stay positive, stay persistent. Happy holidays. Best of luck in your job search.